In July of last year, 2015, during a public radio call-in program, one of the head officials of the Metropolitan Airport Commission told me that when planes from the airport fly over my area, the area of this house, basically Cedar Avenue and Lake Street in Minneapolis, that they are always at least 4,000 feet in the air. The noise is not harmful. We are miles outside of the noise danger area. They are always sloping upwards, and the situation is even going to be better. Well, I've learned not to argue with people over the radio, but that was just not true. I am told that the planes can go as low as 500 feet. We often see them sloping downwards over this house. There are often from 7 in the morning until past 10 at night, as many as 4 airplanes a damn minute zooming over this house. The noise is penetrating. The noise is enormous. If the people of this city were being bombed by planes, they would not know it until the bombs fell, because most people just walk around willy-nilly. They don't even look up. They absolutely block it out. In 1993, I went to some orchestra concert at a band shell or some such thing over by a lake here in Minneapolis. A whole crowd of people sitting there, right in the middle of the thing, and a plane zooms over louder than anything over this house. It blocked out all the music. I put my fingers in my ears, which is the only real way to keep out the plane noise. I had to leave. Yet people sat back at their tables as if nothing were going on. I thought, just honestly thought, are they so stupid that they can't hear it? Don't they know that the music is being blocked out? Are they scared to seem abnormal? What's wrong with them? I've been here 18 years, since 1998, for good. And I've learned to somehow put up with it, although it has vastly hurt my learning, my life. Mostly during the day, I spend my time down here in the basement with this industrial-sized fan on at full speed in order to keep out the airplane noise from this part of the basement. That's how bad it can be. And when there is no noise, this sometimes happens. Sometimes it can go 3 or 4 days or half a day with no plane noise to be heard. Then you would not believe the difference. I feel like I have a new life. I can walk across the house. I can walk out in the yard. Now you're wondering why I am the only one who seems to be affected. Well, really I am not. Since I began my investigations and the ways in which to stop this plane noise and to contact other people about it, I've learned that there are hundreds of people, if not more, who are affected as much or almost as much as I am by this plane noise. Just that they have nowhere to turn to. No real organization exists in the area which really goes after the plane noise. One of the past mayors had some silly thing about dressing in pajamas and sleeping at the airport as a protest against late-night flights. Fortunately, this area is mostly free of them. So I'm making this my first video about the plane noise in Minneapolis, and I hope in future ones to have actual plane noise recorded for you to hear, planes for you to see, measurements, the altitude, the noise level, and so forth. There are ways to measure them, and there are people who want to help. There are advisors and experts in different areas of the country, and even a few here. But yes, it is a problem. It is a stupendous problem. All I can figure out is that most people who are born in this city, Minneapolis, Minnesota, leave the hospital with plane noise all around them, and they grow up in it. It's their normal environment. Planes flying during the day are never mentioned in the news, never any complaints about them made public. There is a complaint line at the airport. You have to call in, give your name, address, the time the planes are flying over. Now, how can someone dial this thing up 4 times a minute and tell these people? And then we're told that all these complaints really make no difference because this airport, which is too close to the city and which really could be moved, and that really was an issue a few years ago, but it, of course, was stopped by the airplane industry. There could be solutions to this. Things could be done. And the more complaints and the more awareness, just like with any other issue, the better. So, thank you for listening. If you have any suggestions, make your own video, put them on here. You can reach me, John Cook, at email redrowdy2003@yahoo.com. That's REDROWDY2003@yahoo.com. Thank you.